Hello. How's the stairs working for everybody? Okay.
Great.
Okay. Good.
The group we're sitting on.
Everyone cool enough? Does everyone have enough beverages or whatever? The sink there works if you need to refill your glass with beverage, or take some soap home with you. All right.
Hour 10 left.
Okay, good. We've got 3 guests left. All right. And so, want me to just go?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. All right.
He's a gentleman. He's a scholar.
He's a man of leisure.
He's a gentleman of leisure.
He's a drinker. He's a thinker. He's a midnight stinker.
It's not Boxing Day.
That's the closest.
But there you go.
You know what? He keeps the spirit of Boxing Day in his heart
He
all
does
year.
all year. Everyone says that.
Yeah, and the
No
doctor
man
says it can't
keeps
be
a-
removed. It's been in his heart for so long
Yes.
that it's impossible. It's chronic now.
Yes, he looks after Teeny Time. That's poor little boy. Who the what is he? An
Teeny
invalid?
time? Did you say it was teeny time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's teeny time. That's right.
Yeah.
That was a show we used
He's-
to host. Teeny
Yes,
time.
Teeny Time. Yeah. This is the brother of Tina Marie,
Nice.
Motown star. Okay, come on.
It's Jason Dedrick, ladies.
Yay! Oh wow, he's just had enough of this shit.
He is so efficient.
That's how that works.
Is that what you
I've
do?
watched this for
Wait,
long enough.
You say the name of the person. who's on the
Fuck
show.
you! Fuck you! And here we go. Yeah, here's Johnny. Move it on. Get out
The
there.
only reason I did that was because well, I've been on your show several times, and happy 400th. This is fantastic.
Thank you
It's
so
a thrill
much.
and an honor and a pleasure and everything else to be
Oh,
here.
thank you so much.
But during the intros,
Yeah.
you don't know what to do as the guest.
Oh
No,
no!
You
that's
do
true.
know what to do. You're supposed to sit there quietly.
Yeah.
But it's tough to sit there quietly because you guys are always looking.
Yeah.
We don't often have the camera.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just you sitting quietly in a room.
Well, also
Yeah.
we're driving down a road the wrong way, and as the guy who's in the back seat, you want to be going, fellas, do you have any idea where you're headed? Because maybe we should just it's the road,
true.
just get on. I
It's true.
came all the way down here, and I just
And so I had to dive in.
Jealous.
Well,
It's
thank you
absolutely-
for that. We appreciate it.
I'm Duke Kaboom. I'm your new Boxing Day treat.
I've been looking
Thank you for that reference.
Been
Did you
looking
go,
for a
did
Duke
you go
Kaboom
see that
action
movie? That's my
figure.
question now.
I did go see that movie.
Wow, that's so rare for you.
Well, all right, rank the Toy Story movies, best to worst. Go.
2, 1, 3, 4.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Okay, I would agree with that.
Okay, I did 2, 1, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll give you that too.
Okay, thanks.
And that's not to say that I think any of them are bad. I think
No,
they're all
no,
really,
no, I'm
they're all
not.
great. But yeah, just in terms of like, and what's crazy about that? Well, I talked about the story a little while ago on the show, which is that the second one was done in a crazy rush. They reused tons of elements from other Pixar things, whether it was they used video game animators for a lot of it because
Well, it was
they
going to
didn't.
be direct to video originally.
It was supposed to be a
right?
direct-to-video, that's right. And then they changed their mind, but they'd already kind of committed. Then they fired the director partway through it, and had to do this big rewrite, and then had to do the film in 9 months, basically. And only one sequence that was in the original film was used, and they redid everything else.
Wow. And this was also the one that they erased almost completely at the last minute, right?
Yes, that's right. It was
typed the
erased at the
code
last
in.
minute. But fortunately, one of the producers thought, you know what, I think it's on my computer at home. And so they got into a car and raced to her house. Not that time was of the essence, but they just wanted to know.
Yeah.
And there it was. Just a few things that were missing from it
Yikes.
because there was a backup. And so it had a few elements that weren't in the finished
They were
version.
all ants. Everybody.
That's right. When it turned into
Was ants.
that Woody Allen's voice was in it. That's right. They're like, what is going on?
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I preferred Ants to Bugs Life, and I was very alone in that.
Yeah, I think you
Wow.
should still be alone.
Did
Yeah.
you come around on that, or do you
Nope.
still? He's an honest
interesting.
man.
Yeah.
Why,
I mean, it's not.
I laughed more at it. laughed more at it.
Oh, laughter, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a weird. That's a kind of a strange way to judge something. I don't
You know what? I'd have to see ants again. I might have laughed.
I'd have to
more.
hear the sound of
Do
laughter.
you know what
again.
also turned me off Bugs Life
You'll
was
never hear the sound. Of
it was on every screen in every TV place that
Yeah.
was like showing things.
Oh, because
the
it would
most-
look nice.
It would look nice. It was the most HD thing they could show.
It wasn't just
so
that,
it was like
it's-
playing constantly.
It wasn't
and I
just
like
that.
Dave Foley a lot.
It's that
Yeah.
those TVs, like human people, look terrible on those original like LCD TVs.
Yeah.
Like they looked awful. But if you showed animation computer animation. It looked great, so they sold it on that. And people would get it home and they'd be like looking at these garbage images of humans. They're like, man, it looks so good in the store, and look at this now.
Well, let's watch Bug's Life again.
Yeah.
Remember when they would show?
There's no grays grayer than these blacks.
They would show a commercial for a TV, some Panasonic kind of a TV, right?
Yeah.
And they would say, "This is your TV." And they would split the screen and say, "But look at our TV."
Yeah.
It's like, and the fish would be vibrant. You go, "That does look better." And you go, "Wait a minute,
This is my TV.
that is my TV the whole time."
Here was my problem.
They
If we're
fooled
talking
me.
about, guys, are we talking commercials?
Sure, yeah. Let's
Yeah.
hear it.
Don't
Let's
get
do
me
that.
started on Tide. Because, guys, here's the thing.
This is not Timmy Tide, is it?
No, yeah, teeny tiny Timmy Tide. They would always have
God
Tide. It
wash
would be
us,
like
everyone.
Tide, and here's like the competitor, and then
Yeah.
here's Tide, and they wash it together, and then it's like, oh, there's Tide, and it's wash all clean. But then they'd go like, here's old Tide, here's new Tide.
Wait,
and then
why are you gesturing at me
you
for
can
old
still,
Tide?
You can still see like the shit stain on the old Tide, and it's like, wait a minute, old Tide. I remember the old Tide ad, and there was no stain there. Then cut to later. Brand new Tide. Check out old
Yeah.
new Tide. And again, there's the stain. I'm like, wait a second, this is a bunch of shit, Tide.
Yeah. You all leave stains
That's right.
on
right.
my heart.
You
Tide.
can only get whites so white, Tide. Give it up.
Are you guys?
It's more about the water than it is about the detergent. Actually, our old well water that we lived on in Aldergrove, our whites would stay so nice and white. But I noticed now that we switched to the garbage lower mainland water, the GVRD water, all our whites are turning yellow.
well, that's because you don't have that girl from the ring in there.
I don't have the girl. What was
She
I
gets rid of the
thinking?
ring around the collar.
She does. What was her name again?
She was Ringy.
Ringu.
Cheer.
It was Ringo. It was Ringo. You're right. Was the North American one also called Ringo?
No, that was just the
That was just
the
the name
ring,
of the
and the
thing.
Japanese one is Ringu.
Okay, and it's a way of saying ring. Okay, very good. I didn't watch it. It's scary.
Ringu
I used,
Star.
What I used to dislike about it was when I watched talk shows late at night, they would have an ad for the ring that wasn't an ad for the ring. It would just show you the scary images from the ring.
Okay, cool.
And then like the thing would, and then wouldn't tell you what it was.
Oh, yeah, good
So it's
idea.
like, what did I just see? What was this bullshit?
remember
Was that a
that.
girl coming out of a well? And then it would go to the next thing. I was like, did I see that every night? And then finally they'd keep showing it. And then it'd be like, before you die, you see the ring. What the shit was that for? Is this an ad for like wedding bands,
I mean,
or
that's-
what the crap is that?
I mean, you could sum up life that way.
Yeah, and then eventually I figured it out. But
Yeah.
it was like it was a lot of weeks of creepy ads that I don't need.
I loved that movie so much when it came out. It was so special to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're a hopeless romantic.
I'm a hopeless romantic, yeah. No, it's just that the evil creature in the movie was actually evil. And I was so pleased because The Sixth Sense kind of turned things for a little while where everyone was like, and the twist is they were really good ghosts. The Others, The Devil's Backbone, The Sixth Sense, and then
Casper.
And then Casper.
Yeah.
And then the Ring came out and it's just like, fuck you. This thing is evil and it just wants to get you. And it doesn't matter what you do to try and make it pleased with you, it's still going to kill you. So goodbye.
So the girl from The Ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you this, Jason.
All right.
So
She has a name. I can't remember though.
Yeah, you don't. What are you gonna ask? Okay, sorry.
Annie.
We have what's her name?
It's Sadako.
Oh, that's the Ringu version though. There's a
Yeah.
different. I don't think it's
It's Samara.
Oh, Samara. Okay.
Samara.
Okay.
Okay, very good.
The
Just
sun
thinking
will come
about
out.
Samara, come out of that well and kill you through your TV. Okay, so first of all,
Yeah.
she works in VHS. That's rough now. Does she update? Is she in streaming?
Yeah.
Two, she comes out of a regular old-timey TV, not a flat screen.
No.
Can she still come out of a flat
No,
screen?
no. I think she
Oh,
does come
good
out of a
point.
flat screen in the scene in the
Flat screen.
in
So
the
wait-
boy's apartment, the boyfriend's
wait
apartment.
a minute. You're telling me
boyfriend's
that
apartment.
she's on a VHS tape
Yeah.
with a HD screen?
But she's not on the VHS. When she comes for you, you don't have the tape anywhere near you. You've just seen the tape.
Right, but you played your VHS tape on
Yeah.
your HD thing.
No.
I have a VHS hooked up to an HD thing.
Yeah, there
Well,
you
you're
go.
gonna die then. You're just asking for. You're just asking for ringoos, buddy. That's all I gotta say. When,
That doesn't
by the way,
seem fair.
when it's a lightning storm, do you unplug your TV like people used to do?
No, I don't.
That was always the thing my
I-
mom would say,
yeah.
like, because
Yeah.
like lightning
It would come
comes
right
down,
out.
Yeah.
and it would blow up your TV. Also,
Okay.
you got to hang up the phone.
Sure.
Can't be on the phone.
Didn't you guys have a breaker box in your house?
We don't even get lightning storms anymore. We can't afford them.
No, it's costs too much for electricity.
There was supposed to be
They're
lightning
very
today.
wasteful.
We were going to, and we still might, set up a little fire pit outside. But we were thinking like, oh, we can't because it's going to be rain, it's going to be thunder and lightning, no
Yeah,
dice.
very, very frightening.
And our friend Nina brought some sketchbooks to burn.
Yes, so we-
because there's some things that she wants to forget.
Wow.
Yeah.
I could never do that. I could never burn. I have a lot of old sketches that are not good, but I did them, and I'm not getting rid of them.
Well, we'll see. We brought him with us tonight,
I've
so
also
we'll
got
see
my
how this
grade
goes
2
later.
homework if anybody's interested in some grade 2.
Anyone have any kids in grade 2 they want to give a leg up to? Jason's got some cheat sheets.
Sure,
he's
some
gonna sell later.
drawings from Little House on the Prairie. Anybody up for that?
Why are you making him sound really creepy?
Because, I don't know.
A little Nelly, if you know what I'm talking about. She got up to some things. Am I right, guys?
Oh, you gotta
You know
generate
what
a
I'm
little
talking
bit of
about?
buzz.
Laura Ingalls getting a little Girls Gone Wilder. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Am I right? There we
Oh,
are.
that got a groan.
Ah,
Wow.
It got a groan, but it got an accepting groan because it was clever, stupid.
yeah, and a callback to 1978.
But if you're
Such a
getting
comeback.
a call back during a lightning storm, hang up
Hang
the
up the
phone.
phone.
Do not do it.
Because everyone had an uncle that died
Yeah.
that way.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was always like, I was on the phone, the lightning hit, and he died. That was always the story.
You just think he'd have a really scarred ear.
Sure.
Right?
Like
why
Frank
would he be-
Sinatra.
Why would he? Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you have a really scarred ear?
He does have a really, well, he did. Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
This
that.
one here, forceps.
Oh, he was a forceps
He
delivery.
was a forceps delivery.
They missed his
did.
nose.
Yeah, but they caught his golden larynx.
He came out singing "Strangers in the Night," exchanging glances.
It would be
He
better.
changed singing.
It would be
Yeah.
better if he
Frank
came
Sinatra.
out singing "My Way." That'd be a great song for a baby to just come out with. Like,
What if I just couldn't think of a song that you
regrets, I've had a few. No shit, you just got born.
With forceps.
Regrets,
Had very
oh, I
few.
guess the forceps would be a
Yeah,
regret.
That would be
regrets.
his regret.
I got one, he said. The forceps.
He had a beef. I got a beef with you guys.
Sorry.
You're looking serious, Jason.
Well,
I'm just
George
thinking of
Segal.
a baby Frank
George
Sinatra.
Segal. Oh, you want to go back to George Segal? Oh,
Okay,
I'm
sure,
all
sure.
over this.
I always
You're talking
enjoyed
about, wait, is this the George Segal from the Chekhov play?
No, this is the
Okay.
other George Segal.
Okay.
From The Duchess and the Dirtwater Fox.
Oh, is that one of his?
Yeah.
But it seems like, but he had the Owl and the Pussycat. He had like no end of garbage movies.
There was a bunch of guys
Where
like
was
that.
his big film?
Elliot
besides Catch a Class?
Gould, James Caan.
Elliot Gould had MASH, so MASH was a big giant hit.
Yeah, but what did he have before? Was MASH his breakout?
MASH was his breakout, yeah.
What's Harold and Walter Go to New York? What's that one? Is that James Caan and Elliot Gould? Who's in Nickelodeon? Nickelodeon
Harry and Walter
is-
go to New York.
Young people.
Nickelodeon was.
Yeah, right.
Sorry, let me just say,
It is
Nick,
Ryan O'Neal.
Nickelodeon was Ryan O'Neal. That's
Ryan
right.
O'Neal, Burt Reynolds, John Ritter.
1809. Who was president again? You guys all know.
1809. That would have been Garfield.
There's
Who
a
started the
He
wig
hated
party? Who
Mondays.
started it? You guys know what I'm talking about.
you and your wig references.
Wait, is that wig or wig?
Wiggins.
Wig. Yes. What are you gonna say about George Segal?
Nothing. I just wanted to get it.
Oh, you wanted to get that out of the way. Okay.
And if you
thank
want to rob the aquarium, you tell them there's a whale in the beach, and everybody leaves the aquarium. We can go down there and get all that fish money that they got.
Okay. Oh, that sounds like a good plan. I don't think they
Yeah.
leave the aquarium. They leave the executive
But
offices.
before you do
the
that,
executives can go there.
Yeah, the
peons have to
octopus
stay.
will rob the place blind first.
Oh.
That was one thing. Like the octopus was always getting out, which you really admired, and it would make its way around the aquarium on the ground, get into another tank, and just feast.
Really?
Like good for it. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I was talking to P about this the other
It's a
day.
real octopus's garden situation. Am I right? No, not right at all. Okay, go on.
Young people. You had him at Ringu, and then you lost him big.
I just never. I can never
Just
get our audience.
alienating.
I can never tap into our audience.
I was saying to my wife the other day again because she's a fan
Your wife?
of fish.
Oh.
What's the deal with like?
What's the deal?
Octopus escaping from things. Like,
Yeah.
why do they have to do that in nature? Why do they get that skill
Yeah.
of like they can escape from anything?
Yeah.
Like, what do you got to run away from, octopus?
Apparently, they're delicious.
Who locks? Like they don't right? But like, I could see a thing eating an octopus. It's
Yeah.
like I got to be fast and I got to get lost.
Yeah.
But who's locking an octopus up in a little cage? And like over time, it's gone.
Yeah.
Pick, lock, whoop, out. Great escape. Whoop, driving the motorcycle over the fence. Sorry, I watched that recently.
Bouncing the ball against the.
Yeah, now I'm just picturing. So,
Yeah.
Okay, I like the image one of an octopus on a motorcycle hopping
Sure,
a fence,
yeah.
Steve McQueen style,
Yeah.
and I do like the idea of an octopus with multiple balls just bouncing.
Four
Sure.
clubs.
This is gonna be great. What are you gonna call this? The Great Escape? The Great Escape. There you go.
The greatest cephalopod.
The greatest.
I got-
8 arms to hold you.
There we go. Beatles reference, everyone. Did you get that one? Get that Beatles reference. You get the octopus's fucking
Anyway.
garden. Anyway.
Hey, did you fellas see
Not that I'm bitter.
yesterday, speaking of Beatles references?
Yeah, we did.
In
We talked about it on the
fact,
Fansplainers.
Yeah, we did a whole episode.
Well,
about
I'll
that.
tune in and see what you thought. But can you give me
Boy, does that sound like
You
an
know what?
insult. Yeah, well, I'll tune in and see what you thought
I have to
about
say,
No, I want to know.
I gotta
because,
say, my estimation of the film went down a little bit as I thought more about it.
I liked it. I
thought that was good, but
I liked it more than he did.
yeah, I think so.
Right.
I liked it more than I liked any of the Toy Story movies. I'll say that much.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
I'm not a big Toy Story fan.
Don't you like the idea of toys coming to life? The ring. The ring freaked you out. You don't want to like the life, but you
Well,
don't.
she's not a toy. Did you think she was a doll in the bottom of the well that came to life?
Yeah, she's a Barbie doll.
Oh, so she was a Barbie doll
Yeah.
that people got tired of, and she chucked it down. They chucked it down the well.
That's
came
right.
to life.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it flushed on a
Oh.
toilet or something. Yeah.
I like where you're going with this. This is not too bad. No, it's again.
That's the next Toy Story.
Again, we live in a world where there's cameras everywhere. I don't think Toy Story still works.
Oh, that's a good point. Yep.
You know?
And they could have had a baby monitor toy, and they would have.
Oh, what do they have? A baby? Yeah, they don't have a baby monitor.
Yeah, but they didn't have a baby monitor walkie-talkie thing.
Yeah, they
Maybe.
did. That's what they used for
wait
the-
a minute.
that's what
Can
they
they
used for
pick
the
up on the voices? Because clearly they can talk independently.
There's someone in the neighborhood who's wondering who these voices are actually, because they're picking up their baby monitor. Because that happened with us. We would get someone else's baby monitor on our baby monitor when we lived in the townhouse and
ourselves
we
a
were closer
convoy.
together. That's right, mighty convoy. Hello, rubber ducky. Where are the?
What's your 20?
What's your 20? Are there any bears? Or Smokey? What is it, Smokey?
No,
is?
No, teddy
We
bears.
got a bear in the air. Come on back.
By the way, I'm
You
really,
know this so well.
I'm really hoping someone's getting that fire pit working because I smell smoke. Anyone else here smell
I
smoke?
do smell smoke.
Okay, very good. All right, so
It's a
hopefully.
hot comedy styling. So.
That is that's right. The show's so hot now.
They had that thing where you could hear ghosts, like if you tuned into certain frequencies, and that was a thing. It was a movie based on that.
Yeah.
And my wife Pia, who we recently met, she kind of figured that out. Like, oh wait a minute, that's baby.
It's about time you guys met.
Because it was all things. Yeah, it was all things babies would people would say or kids would say. So it'd be like, I'm cold. But it like sounds creepy if you think it's a ghost.
Yeah,
But if it's
yeah.
a kid, yeah, they're having a bath.
Yeah.
They're cold. That's
sure.
it. I'm drowning. No, you're not. You're in a bath. I'm with you. You're not drowning. But anything a kid would say just casually,
Yeah.
if you think it's a ghost, is especially creepy.
You're right.
I want Cheerios. But you'll never get Cheerios because you're dead now. No, he's fine. He's got Cheerios. He'll be fine.
Sure, full of oats.
That's right. It is. It's good for the kids' cholesterol. Get
How
that
about,
down a couple of notches.
how about a combination of Paranormal Activities and Toy Story as one movie? So you see like the monitor monitoring the bedroom or whatever, and the parents are sleeping, and then this little cowboy goes walking past. That'd be so nice.
Now, what
That's all you see, though. You don't actually see any of the activities.
Yeah, you don't know.
You just maybe see them like hurrying around doing stuff. You don't
and
know
then
what.
some Randy Newman starts playing.
Yeah, that's right.
You
You got a haunted house. You got a haunted house. Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
Well played.
You're welcome.
So-
And it's getting smoky in here. I think
Yeah.
the Towering Inferno.
So So say you're in a horror movie.
You're in a
okay?
horror movie.
And you can't leave your house. How
Okay.
do you protect yourself best from the ghosts? What should you do?
Oh. I don't watch scary movies. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
just going to be me
Yeah.
in my house. I think you got to get into a room that only has the one door, obviously, and you're going to get yourself in a position so you're looking at that door.
Okay.
But you do want an escape. Now,
Yeah.
this is where the logic doesn't come in.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as you've got a window,
Yeah.
you can get out, but you don't have to be able to get out of the window. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
the safety thing behind you. You just got that.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, burn sage?
Always the best.
Smudge your house?
Yeah, yeah. Mine is lure the ghost into the dryer with a sock, and I guarantee one of them will be gone when you open the door again.
This is the 400th, eh?
Here's the thing. Used to be stand-ups would do jokes about there's always one sock missing
Yeah,
in the dryer,
yeah.
and we'd all have a good time. And that's Jerry Seinfeld, who's most famous for that. And he dated a woman who was 17, and we all forgot about that.
Shoshana.
We did not forget her name.
I don't
though.
forget her.
No, that was a weird time. Anyway, everyone's fine with that now. Jason, we got about a minute left. Is there
course.
anything that you want to tell the good people about maybe Jesus?
Have you heard the good news?
There's good rocking tonight.
There is good rocking, and Jesus is all behind it. No, I don't have nothing about Jesus that I can tell you, but you can.
Well, he's all right with me.
Is he all right with you?
Sure.
He's just all right with you.
You got to have a friend in Jesus.
Okay.
So you know that when you die, he's going to recommend you
Yeah.
to the spirit in the sky.
You mean his dad?
Yeah,
That's a weird thing for him to call his dad.
I know it's
And recommend you.
he's very pedantic. Have you got an appointment?
How much pull does he have?
Not as much as you think.
Yeah, really.
Oh. Yeah, things didn't work out with him.
Jeez.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, he's so casual. You just call him Jeez.
So, Jason, you do a podcast
I do a podcast.
called The Gentleman of Elegant Leisure,
Yes, sir.
in which you booze it up.
We booze it up.
We once, Ian and I, imitated your podcast on your behalf.
like this. I'm Dyson.
And one of you talk like this. Yeah, and as I say always, it's our most popular show ever.
Well,
was the time
no
that you
one.
guys did the show.
I don't think there's anyone on earth who doesn't want to hear someone go ooh every time they drink
Right.
some alcohol. Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you think of this one, Dave? Ooh.
Yeah, it's a show we've got called Gag Reflex.
Endlessly entertaining. I wonder what Dave will think of this one. Will he say ooh? He did.
He did,
He did say ooh. Amazing.
but I do have it, and I still do it
What's
How,
that?
how often does
Alcohol?
it come out?
every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And what was the most recent drink that you guys talked about?
We did.
They all blend together. They all blend together.
Oh, what did we do? I don't remember.
Ah, sounds good. That's the Gentleman of Elegant Leisure, and this is Jason Dedrick. He drank
you.
to excess and can't remember. Hooray! Thanks much. We'll
Thank
see
you.
you on Boxing Day.
We will.